Are you looking for the best TVs? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. TCL QM6K QLED. TCL's first TV for 2025 shies away from the brightness one-upmanship of mid-range rivals for a more balanced approach. As the lead-off display in TCL's new precise dimming series, the QM6K, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, employs a new halo control system designed to reduce light bloom, alongside multiple other new technologies to improve color accuracy, screen uniformity, and contrast. The result is an incredibly versatile display that does just about everything well, from naturalistic colors to rich black levels and impressive clarity. The QM6K isn't as bright as our previous pick, the Hisense U8N, but it still packs a punch for HDR and Dolby Vision. Along with its new screen tech, the TV gets a stout gaming update for 2025, including a loaded gaming bar, a high-refresh screen with VRR, variable refresh rate, at up to 144 Hz, and a zero-delay transient response for low-lag gaming. It's all controlled by TCL's handy Google TV Smart interface for a package aimed to please just about anyone, especially now that it's often on sale. Number 2. Roku Plus Series QLED. It's no secret that we're fans of Roku's Smart TV interface. That's a big reason TCL TVs with Roku Smarts topped our TV list for so long in the midst of worthy adversaries. Now Roku has stepped out and is making its own TVs in-house, and the company's Roku Plus Series TVs serve as a great entry point for those on a budget. I spent a month or so testing the Plus Series and came away pretty darn impressed with its picture. Sure, you don't get a high refresh rate for gaming. This panel is limited to 60 frames per second, which is still fine for most consoles, but you do get excellent color via the Quantum Dot-enabled QLED panel. Full array local dimming means solid black levels, and this model is even supported by HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, and Google Assistant, making it a great affordable smart TV. Number 3. Panasonic Z95A OLED. Sometimes you get a TV that hits all the right notes from the moment it glows. Panasonic's new Z95A OLED, 9 out of 10, Wired recommends, is that TV. With a meticulously tuned version of LG Display's top OLED panel at its core, this TV is fabulously bright, offset by fantastic shadow detail, excellent reflection handling, and the perfect black levels for which OLEDs are praised. Details are crisp, with excellent upscaling, while the colors are rich, deep, and natural. It all adds up to one of the best TVs I've laid eyes on. If that weren't enough, it loads up every major flavor of HDR, including Dolby Vision and HDR10+, and the best built-in TV sound you can buy, though it does make the build bulky. One notable drawback is its subpar Fire TV operating system. I don't love the layout, and apps are sometimes slow to load. Like Sony's current crop of premium TVs, the Z95A also has just 2 HDMI 2.1 inputs for the latest game consoles, one of which is the eARC input for an audio system. With sound this good, you may not need one anyway, and the rest of the package is so stellar I can't get this thing off my console. Sorry, Panasonic, I've changed my number. Number 4. Samsung QN90D QLED. As our guide bears out, brightness is a through line for modern TVs, with each new model seeming to push the net limits of its display type and price class. Samsung's QN90D, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, is not the brightest TV in its class, but its blend of a still-fiery mini LED backlight system and stealthy anti-reflection tech combine for fabulous performance in the full light of day. It's my favorite TV for the money when it comes to wasting a good Sunday watching football. The QN90D matches its punchy brightness with rich and natural color shading, crisp picture processing, and oily black levels that don't skimp on the shadow detail. Its standout motion response makes it great for gaming, as do extras like VRR, variable refresh rate, at up to 144 Hz across 4 inputs and a dedicated game hub. It's not all gravy, as the TV sometimes reveals light bloom in the dark and over-sharpened artifacts with lower quality content. Off-axis viewing isn't as good as OLED TVs, and Samsung obstinately omits Dolby Vision HDR. Still, the QN90D's premium picture and bright room brilliance make it a top pick for the right space. Number 5. Hisense U8N QLED. TVs have gotten insanely bright of late, and the Hisense U8N, 8 out of 10 Wired recommends, is among the brightest of the new order. While its searing skills oddly vary between sizes, the 65-inch and 75-inch models offer peak brightness that nearly doubles last year's already brilliant U8K, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, in some modes. That kind of spectacle takes some getting used to, but it pairs with the U8N's quantum dot colors for dazzling performance. An onboard ambient light sensor can help keep the sparkles in check when the sun goes down, while the TV's mini LED backlight dimming system allows for fantastic contrast and black levels. The U8N adds good usability thanks to a loaded Google TV interface, a speedy 120Hz panel, and plenty of gaming features, including dual HDMI 2.1 ports for standards like VRR and ALLM to pair with the best gaming consoles and PCs. The upgraded pedestal stand adds some class, too. The U8N's mid-tier pricing equates to some compromises like mediocre off-angle viewing and some over-sharpened image processing, but few TVs match its brightness and even fewer top its value.